Hello everyone, I'm here for the Hammer Game Channel. Welcome back to Hearts of HOI4 and to the Age of Imperialism mod, which I have not touched, I don't think, since it first came out on the Steam Workshop when we played as Austria with Mr. Mustache Man. So yeah, I'm thoroughly looking forward to hopping back into this. I believe the start date is 1931, so yeah, forgot that it starts then. So we'll hop in, we're playing as the UK, and I guess we'll see what we get up to. Obviously there is going to be a massive conflict in Europe, and I'll see what we get up to in it. I don't know who we're going to ally with, if anybody, or we're just going to take on the whole world and unite it under our glorious, glorious empire. So here we are. Obviously it's an interesting world. There's actually a Mexican civil war currently ongoing. Completely forgot about that. I think the US has their own faction. Yeah, the League of Nations. China's in 3 pieces, with them all being in different factions. Japan is with us. Forgot about that. And we also do have the Middle East as well. Cool. Okay, we do have a pretty nice little empire then. Obviously the Reichspaks here, the Soyuzniki, the Russian faction, whatever that translates to, is here as well. And basically what's probably going to happen is people are just slowly but surely going to join either the Commonwealth Nation, the League of Nations, the Reichspakt, or the Russian faction, and everyone's just going to end up at war with each other. We do currently start with King George V, a symbol of the Empire. He will die in 1936, I'm assuming he will anyways, so we'll have him for 5 years, which is quite nice. We have Britannia rules the waves, which is got some nice wee bonuses there. The consumer goods I could have done without, but hey ho. An empire over which the sun does not set. We get some climate acclimatization gain factors. Okay, the Bank of England, the burden of the Emerald Isle, and the era of ocean liners. Naval fuel consumption plus 10%. I'm not too keen on that. We do have a relatively sizable focus tree. We do have kind of a whole kind of development part of the tree for our empire, and then we do Pax Britannica, and then we can declare war on, it looks like, everybody. And friends of the Commonwealth. We can even invade Japan. Oh, well hopefully Japan doesn't leave. And then we can, I guess we can invite more people? I guess we'll see what happens. It looks like the only thing we can really do right now is the Imperial budget of 1931. I think it's probably best for us to do right now is just to head down and do bringing law and order to the Emerald Isle, just so we can get rid of the political power gain and stability negative modifiers that provides us. It just seems like it's probably the most beneficial thing to do right now. Well, we're here down in Mexico, so we'll see what we're able to do. I'm hoping that the Mexican government's going to do what they need to do to win this, and not be completely incompetent. They do have American volunteers as well, which is quite beneficial, but we are up against Italian and Russian troops. Don't know if Germany's really going to get involved in this matter, but they might. They might stick their nose into it. Well, I've just walked into their capital. Oh, haha. Looks like the Italians have just got themselves cut off. Well, we'll go ahead and make sure that they get... Oh, they have just been defeated. Fantastic. This does seem like it's going the Mexican government's way, and they're putting down the rebels. Oh yeah, there we go. Peace comes to Mexico. United Mexican States has won in the end, so Calais is sticking around. Oh, Mexico has got a new Prime Minister or President? Don't know what they call it actually, but he is not a socialist, so he's a liberal. He's a businessman in uniform as well, which gives him some nice wee bonuses, so we'll see what he gets up to. Well, just looking through these focuses down here for all the different theatres of war, it's literally like a lot of let's build up defences in some of our territories, but then also some potential allies later on down the line. Looks like we can get Norway, Belgium and Portugal to join us at some point. I've just noticed that the economic crisis has kicked off in the Archduchy of Austria, so that's going to probably spread around Europe very, very soon. Oh, fantastic. So with Europe's economy kind of absolutely tanking, because Germany's also been hit with it now, yeah, our native bankers and politicians are ignoring the spectre of the crisis in Europe and are continuing to just basically run business as usual. So yeah, great idea from the government there. We're definitely not going to be hit by that. And would you look at that, our empire has now went to hell, and we've been slapped with the Great Slump. So yes, thank you very much to our incompetent government for continuing to run business as usual, and not see the impending doom that was coming. And with the so-called 1931 panic, we have also saw our dominions fall into crises too, so yes. And chaos is also spread to the Middle East, and yes, our colonies are on edge. Oh yes, I fully expected our fleet to be hit hard, so yes, convoy production, consumer goods and dockyard output are all down and up, so yes, fantastic. Oh geez, and just when I thought we were finished, we now have lack of funds for the war fleet. And somehow, even though the German Empire was plunged into absolute chaos thanks to the Panic of 31 as well, somehow Kaiser Wilhelm has managed to remain in control of the nation. Right, okay, so we've got kind of two main priorities right now because we've not had our elections, which I think is where we will deal with some of the great slump gets dealt with there. I think we either want to invest a lot of time helping our colonies, which are quite quick focuses. I think 21 looks like it's a max, no, 28 actually. Get through that, but I also want to try and sort out the fleet as soon as possible, because we're going to rely heavily on them. Let's be honest, they're going to be our... We need to focus on it. It's the Royal Navy after all, so let's go ahead and try and find some funds for the fleet. Let's begin that. And once we've done that, we will then focus on our empire, because I'm not having a weak empire. That's just going to cause chaos for us, and I don't know if it's possible but people to leave said empire if I don't do anything to resolve the issues. Well, I thought things had actually calmed down for us, but we now have mass strikes and chaos on the streets. Lack of public confidence. Well, I don't blame them, because the government has been far from, well, useful at all, really. They've been so incompetent that they do deserve to be replaced. So, the 27th of October of this year is when elections will be held, and the Liberals will be swiftly getting put in the bin. So here we are. We've got two options for finding funds for the fleet. We can do gradual increase in funding until it reaches its pre-crisis state, which is going to basically mean we get slow thaw for a whole year nearly. But it does remove lack of funds for the war fleet. Or we could go for fundraising, which is the immediate restoration of fleet finance into its pre-crisis state, which means we have fundraising for 120 days and we remove the lack of funds for the war fleet. I think what we'll do is we'll do the gradual increase, the slow thaw. I can wait 360 days. We're not going to be going to war anytime soon that requires a fleet, so we can take our time in sorting that out. So I'm going to try and use my 4 divisions to push and secure Barcelona. Oh, Tsar Nicholas II has just passed away and he has been replaced by Ion VIII. If I pronounced his name correctly, probably haven't. Okay, Barcelona has now been secured, so we'll go ahead and crush the remainder of divisions up here in the north of Catalonia, and then we'll work on trying to get to Madrid. Damn, Canada's about to get 7 building slots, are going to receive 3 mills, 3 civs and 2 dockyards. That's pretty damn good for them. Looks like they're all getting that actually, yeah. Australasia is going to get it, the British Raj and the Dominion of South Africa are all going to gain the exact same amount of factories. Well, we were waiting to see what Mexico done. They were either going to join either us or the Americans, and they have decided to join us. Why would we do that? Why did they get event tea drinkers? No, it makes total sense to upset the US because we're going to invade them later on down the line. So Mexico, welcome to the Commonwealth of Nations. We do still have the Empire of Japan as well, however they have went integralist. Oh, can't even say that. Does that mean they're going to abandon us? Or are they going to continue to stick with us? Oh, that's quite tragic. It appears that we have cut off the entire German expeditionary force, or the volunteers that they've sent over, and also some Americans. So, that's going to be very, very useful, just completely killing them off. Yeah, they're gone. So elections actually just around the corner, but we can go ahead and deal with the Dominions in Crisis National Spirit. We can get rid of that right now after 21 days. General elections of 1931, so we unlock the focus. Perfect. So, what happens? Do we get to choose? Or is it just going to fire? I don't really know who we want to have take power. I don't think I want Labour. No, we're not going to socialist. I guess I'm going to choose the Conservatives and put the Tories in power. Can't believe I'm able to do that. Can we not just put the monarchy in power, please? No, we are keeping the Liberals. Fantastic. Perfect. I think what we will do now is we will divert our attention to over here. Hopefully maybe try and push through and cut off this kind of pocket here, because that's quite a wide pocket that's full of a decent number of divisions. So if we're able to just slip on through there, well, perfect. We didn't have to push any further towards Valencia or to the city here, because the Kingdom of Spain has emerged victorious. Yes, the free market is now prospering again. We have dealt with the Great Slump, and then what did it turn into? The free market ideas. That's all been dealt with. Okay, I guess it's probably time that we just deal with... Oh my days. I can't wait to lose a combined total of 450 political power, At least we're getting 1.5 per day. So we did know that this was going to eventually happen, but France has joined the Russian faction. So Germany is quickly gaining a two-front war. However, Poland is free from Russia. Well, we've went ahead and brought stability back to our colonies, so we're no longer affected by the national spirit that their chaos was causing us, which has hopefully meant we're now got yes, we do have factories building now, thank heavens for that. Encourage Imperial Elite. World Science Center plus 8 research. Yes, please, thank you very much for that. Oh my days, the French Empire has returned. Napoleon VI is here, has imperial ambitions, which is a pretty nice little modifier. Oh, perfect. It would appear that Japan is going to be sticking with us, because it's given us this little event, a story of friendship between the two empires. Well, I was waiting for this to see what the Austrians were going to do, and I guess this is the only thing they could do, because France and Italy are already in different factions, so it would make sense for us to say, yes. Good, that's going to be beneficial. Obviously, we're not going to take on both of them factions at the same time. It'll be take on whoever's actually losing. Whoever the weaker appears to be between the two. I have a funny feeling invading France is probably going to be more beneficial than going straight after Germany. So the Empire of China was victorious, and they were the side that were backed by Germany and Italy. So yeah, I'm not too happy about that. So they're not going to do that. So it is literally they're going to join the Reichspakt. So we went ahead and finished this part of the tree, which got rid of the attention on the nation or whatever it was, national spirits, it's all gone. So really the only one that's kind of crippling us right now is the merchant fleet paralysis, which I don't know where we actually get rid of that. Oh, we get rid of it here. We need world tension to be at 25% or at war, or we've completed Pax Britannica. Well, good news, we're doing Pax Britannica right now. Oh damn, okay, so if anybody betrays us, we can straight up just invade them. If anyone breaks free, they're just getting put straight back down. Yes, we've no longer got the merchant fleet national spirit, so yes, that's much better. Our civilian industry is booming. Wait, hold on a second. Are we just getting 2 civies in 1, 2, 3, 31 provinces? Got some good news as well. Central America has joined us, so Central America's pretty much with us, except from Panama, who is a puppet of America. America's looking ripe for the taking. I just don't have an army capable of taking them on. And obviously Norway has joined us as well, because why not? And Chile has also joined us. So I'm very happy with how things are progressing for our wonderful faction. Yeah, that focus legit just gave us... What was that? Did I say 31? So it just gave us 62 civilian factories. We're up to 131 civies. Oh my days, we are building so fast now. Oh, we're going to become an industrial powerhouse. We are tanning through construction of factories right now. Our military industry is about to be booming. We'll get medium tanks. I'm just going to boost all of this up because I'm wanting to create a very strong army and air force and navy, I suppose, to take on the whole world. Okay, we can't do Darkest Hour, which I'm looking forward to doing because it gives us 7.5% recruitable population, which is not ridiculous in the slightest. No, not. You're kidding me on. So that's 35 military factories. Oh, a weird way to get our other research slots, but they're decisions, which they cost 125 political power and then 250. Cool. Well, I'll definitely be grabbing both of those. Wait, what? 2 fuel silos and 1 synthetic refinery for 35 provinces as well. Right, we're about to finish the Kickstart the War Industry focus. We're on 41 mils right now. Let's see what happens once we finish this. Yep, 76. Blinking. Oh, well, that's fantastic. So, 1 and 2, actually, and even 3 national spirits there, not national spirits, focuses that are just completely overpowered. But I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. I'm actually so tempted. Just let Europe just descend into chaos. I'm just going to go ahead and secure America for me. And that way, I guess we can do whatever we bloody well wish. Oh no. Austria, or should I say the Danubian Federation, what have you done? You've declared one the Reichspakt, who completely surrounds you as well. They completely surround them. The only kind of flank that's covered is the south. Well, hello America, it is I, the British. We are here to take you down. what we're going to do is we're just not going to call in Canada. Actually, Canada's border is actually not that well protected either, so do you know what? Why not? They're terrible divisions, but let's just completely dismantle the United States of America. This is going relatively well, I'm not going to lie. We are pushing quite nicely into the United States of America from all directions. They are almost down to halfway. We have lost 200k, but we have almost slaughtered 350,000. Oh my days, there's just pockets of American divisions everywhere. Even the basic colony divisions are actually doing their bit. They have been completely dismantled. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so you know how we have this wonderful thing called the Royal Navy? Well, we've just gained 372 ships. So the Royal Navy is now standing at a whopping 822 ship strong fleet. Spain, 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 Spain. Welcome to the faction. You'd be stupid not to join us at this point. No, King George has passed away, so we get the choice to actually elect whoever we want. The Duke of Kent. Why would you... No, this is not how the monarchy works. Do we go with Edward? Sad news of death of King George. He managed to get us through the turbulent start of the 30s, so he done us proud. So we could have his son. Do I have George? I think we're going to go with Albert I. His second son, the Duke of York. Oh, the Third Franco-German War is potentially going to be kicking off, and Yugoslavia's actually got a war goal in Romania, so things are about to kick off. I'm actually going after France. I'm finding it hard to really kind of tell who's winning right now in this war. Yugoslavia is doing well. Germany's getting pushed into, and so is Italy. I'm about to come on in and completely destabilize that war, though, because, well, hello there, France. Well, the French really were not expecting us to come a-knocking. We've actually liberated some of Belgium, but that's going to fall straight back in the hands of the Germans, sadly. Wow, we have absolutely destroyed the French. Are we at war with the Russians? No, we're actually not at war with the Russians. What? Russia, do you want to, like, tag team Germany? Like, we can be friends now. Let's not get... Yeah, oh my days. Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. This is all mine. Yeah, I should have pointed out that the Empire of China decided to join the Reichspakt. So I have a funny feeling that if we go to war with the Reichspakt, we are going to have to take out China. Yay! Fantastic. Okay, Russia. I will be signing a non-aggression pact with you, sir, straight away. Oh, hi, Germany. I bet you weren't expecting me to come on down and say hi. Well, we need to move quickly. We do have them on the back burner here because they were not really preparing for this front, or this war rather, in the slightest. The liberation of Belgium is well and truly underway. That's the only annoying part about this war, is the fact that China is a major. They've not been called in against me yet, so that... We've got that going for us, actually. Because if they don't get called in, don't want to get too carried away, because we've still got a long way to go. Look how thick Germany is. If they don't get called in, I'll be gobbling up all the land then. Oh nice, the Italians have been cut in too. Save them, those two divisions. Save them, save. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that is bloody stupid, how they've waited until now to join in. It's not too great of a concern, it's just an absolute pain in the backside. Although, when you see Germany starting to send more troops over there, you kinda want to send some more over as well. I'm not really concerned in the slightest, we're pushing them back. And we're still pushing forward! We're pushing forward everywhere. So I have no concerns, and we have plenty of guns. We're actually still making guns, even though we're absolutely on the massive offensive here. Well, isn't that fantastic? And all these divisions over here are going to be dying? Oh, what a terrible, terrible shame, Germany. You thought you were going to be doing a little sneaky sneak on us. But in fact, you are dying. The Italians are slowly but surely dying. China is definitely where the problem is going to lie later on down the line. I'm going to have to do some damage against them, otherwise I'm going to get absolutely nothing in the peace deal. The thing is, we're quite lucky, because we could actually be at war with Russia right now. But look at that, the Danubian Federation's back! We're saving the day. Not gonna lie, the Russians haven't actually been that good. They've not been that impressive. Do I just invade them? Do I do it? Do I just invade them? Well, there goes Germany, and they barely had any equipment left. Like, they had literally nothing. Well, that's Italy dead now. Just a matter of just mopping up what remains, and I guess China, but don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon, that's the only issue. Oh nice, China wasn't defending this port here. Right, we could really do with those reinforcements getting here. It looks like they're not too far off of arriving. Oh my days, why are we going... just casually going through the Middle East? Oh nice, Winston Churchill's here. We have Winston Churchill as our Prime Minister now. And I'm hoping... Yep, 36% of the fighting. Damn right. I'm expecting China's numbers to rapidly drop. Then again, they have got a massive border. They'll be fighting the Russians quite substantially. I could call in Raj to help. Oh, Germany, East Asia as well needs to die. Just completely forgot about them as well. Completely forgot about their existence, but it's okay. Because they will obviously die as soon as China dies. They are cut in two. And all the divisions that remain over here are completely screwed, especially once we push in and cut off Germany East Asia, because right now they still have a link to the sea. King Albert has just been coronated. What a wonderful time! Neck and neck, but at least we've not lost 3.18 million. Oh, that's a nice wee pocket over there. Obviously a pocket there. There we go. Game, set, and match. Not gonna lie, a little bit of a cursed peace deal, because I've just put everybody that defeated back on their on their thrones. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And also, Luxembourg's here. Because, why not? Oh my days. The Danubian Federation has somehow managed to get Yugoslavia to flip. How have they done that? Ultimatum to Yugoslavia, clearly. So yeah, Danubian Yugoslavia's here. Well, that makes things much nicer with the Russians, the border anyways. Just decided to tidy up Africa a wee bit. So we've got British Africa under Paul von Lettow-Vorbeck. Obviously South Africa's still here. Egypt's expanded a little bit. We have British North Africa under Louis Hubert Loti, if that's how it's pronounced, and then Mohammed V in Morocco. Well, it's time for the final war. The final war. Well, it should hopefully be the final war. Anyways, come on down to the Great War, please. Why is it the Great War? We've already had the Great War. Oh yes, also, I kind of gave the Danubian Federation all the territory they had claims on, just because, you know, it made sense, you know? Why would I not give them their rightful clay? Wait, what? We butchered 200k already? What on earth? I'm trying to remember, is this the mod where the Russians... Oh my sweet heavens. We're pushing quite nicely. We have taken a few more casualties now, but we've killed 1.4 million Russians, so it's not going terribly bad at all, really. Jot Spain, you've been good to us. I will let you have the Balearic Islands back. You're very welcome. You're not getting Gibraltar, though. Jot, it's a little bit ridiculous, but I've just called everybody in, because there's people on the borders everywhere. Let's just get right into them. Plus, if by having China in, we can push to Vladivostok as well, hopefully. Well, we are hopefully going to be walking in, and out. Perfect. I am struggling to see where the Russian capital is. Is it Vladivostok? Oh, it is Vladivostok. Okay, that's cool. Hopefully the AI does something. Oh my days! Look at all the little pockets down here. Well, I say little pockets. There's 17 divisions in there. Are we taking Kazan yet? Oh, the tanks are doing their bit here. I don't know if it's going to be the final nail in the coffin, but it's going to be one of the final ones. Right? It's going. It's going. It's going. Someone in there? Yes. 98%. Where's the capital now? Arkhangelsk? I pronounce that incorrectly every single time I say that as well, but I think we'll probably... Yeah, 99%. We just need to take a few more tiles. And this is done and dusted. The world is going to be united under the wonderful Commonwealth of Nations. There we go. It's done. Well, there we have it. There's no other factions but the Commonwealth of Nations, and the only nation that's still to die is Ecuador, and I'm definitely not just going to go ahead and just do that, just so then the whole world's united under our glorious banner. The Commonwealth of Nations have triumphed. I love seeing this. Recent years were undoubtedly the most breakthrough in the history of mankind, especially if referred to here about the history of wars and great ambitions of the domination over the world, because these in our eyes have come true. The unquestionable winner of the world is today the Commonwealth of Nations led by the British Empire, which despite being hit heavily by the crisis and having to fight for survival of its global empire, which was easily done considering we had 3 focuses that gave us more factories than we knew what to do with at that point in time, managed to dominate the world. Numerous military parades, new puppet regimes, as well as great hopes that despite the brutal methods of implementing the state of affairs, the next years will be filled with the stability and will of the world to cooperate in order to rebuild after the most bloody years in human history. Long live Pax Britannica. Damn right. And all that really does remain to be done today is the invasion of Ecuador. and then that will be it. The world is very, very red. Well, this might be easier said than done, because what the hell are we all doing here? The entire world's united against Ecuador, and yep, this is going to be Kaito's will to fall already. And this is even with the supply issues. Yep, there we go. Is that not game, set, and match just there? And there we go. The last nation who was putting up a fight against us is no longer here. The world is united under the Commonwealth of Nations. Holy moly. I've sat here for 3 hours, but oh boy was it worth playing this to the conclusion. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy, and I will be back with this mod very, very soon. Until then, do take care. Cheer bye the now.